Is the best part of the job when you get to speak to somebody that's got an Olympic medal around their neck. No introduction needed. Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy, Olympic silver medalist. That seems that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I was just saying before. I think it's a strange feeling because we're so close to getting the gold. So there's always there's a slight disappointment there. But I think I'd never dreamt that I could be an Olympic medalist, and I'm constantly in awe of the athletes that are here at the Olympics. This is my second Olympics, and to think of I don't really think of myself as sort of an Olympic medalist just yet, but I am, so it's pretty cool.
Listen, I'm sure that will sink in. Hopefully, with that, maybe they help with a little glass of champagne or two. Yeah. In terms of the round itself, that was phenomenal to watch, nerve-wracking to watch. What on earth was it like for you?
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it so much. I think, I haven't been in that situation for let alone an Olympics, but I've not been in contention that much this summer, and I really enjoyed it. I felt like I played very well, made some great putts, and I think the atmosphere was different to what we get, on a regular week, and having so many fans supporting their nation was an unbelievable thing to be a part of, and I was very nervous on that back nine, but I just loved it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting it going, and came up short, but it's just nice to know that everybody enjoyed watching it, and I was one of those guys that was having a go.
Yeah, I've got many. I bite my nails anyway from time to time, Tommy. I was doing it today as well. It was all over the place. Everyone, the big guns, were going for it today. 17th. Is that where the gold slipped, if you look at it, or could you say there are other holes that because it was so topsy turvy?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like I'd done that much wrong. 16 was an amazing moment for me, where I knew I had to make a birdie in the last three to catch Scotty, or I needed two to win. I think 17 was a little bit unlucky where the second shot finished, because actually a very good shot out of the rough there. Tee shot wasn't that bad. I'm sure plenty of people have been in that position, and just got a really awkward lie and hit a good putt. And it was very, so then you have to make birdie on one of the hardest holes of the course, which is obviously going to be very, very difficult. But yeah, coming down 18, and even just not even in the position that I'd want to be, I still had a chip to tie and go into a playoff. And it's funny how it feels, because I knew that I'd lost, and normally you've not won and you kind of on a bit of a downer, but I was still pretty nervous about trying to get a silver medal as well. So that was something different. But yeah, it's hard to look back. You can look at individual holes and say, well, I dropped a shot there, I dropped a shot there, but I went out in the last group, shot 5 under. I actually won that group. I can't ask for too much more of myself, really. I'll look at it with a little bit of disappointment, like I say, but overall, I'm very proud of the way I played.
Interesting you mentioned that. I wanted to ask you, because it's not like a normal tournament where second is second. It's second. That last putt on the 18th, fourth shot, you get it. You get a silver medal. What's going through your head, and how different was that from normal golf?
Well, yeah, I really didn't want to have to go into a playoff for a silver or bronze. So I was like, I really don't want to be doing this now. And yeah, I was nervous, and it's strange really, because I've finished second a lot and many times before, but finishing second this week, you have something that you're going to remember for the rest of your life, and I'm going to hold this very dear forever. So yeah, it's just it's so unique. Comes around every 4 years, and I do think the Olympics is the most amazing thing in sport. I really, really do. And I didn't want to go to a playoff. I was like, no, let's just get this done now and knock it in for a silver.
When you spoke to us on Wednesday, lovely little touch, we were talking about your son. He said, I'm one of 327. He doesn't really have a clue I'm an Olympian. Yeah. How does he feel now?
Well, I came off, so my wife and Frankie, so our middle boy Mo was here all week. And my wife and Frankie, they came back this morning, and I saw them. He shouted to me on the first hole. He was like, "Go, Dada!" And like, thankfully I didn't see him for the rest of the round because I'd have been an emotional wreck just looking at him. But yeah, the first thing I did when I came off was put the medal around his neck, and I don't know, he's an amazing Team GB supporter. I'll give him that. He's watched every sport and he's got so into it, and he's absolutely loved the Olympics. And again, for me, my biggest motivation in life is to inspire my kids and show them that things are possible. And to have an Olympic medal that we'll have at home in the house that they can look on, and that means a lot to me, like more than they'll probably ever realise in a way. So that was really nice to see them at the end of the round.
Tommy, you need to be with them, not talking to me.
Nice, thank
you so much for everything this week.
You.
That was one heck of a round. As I say, I've got no nails left, Tommy. Listen, Tommy Fleetwood, Olympic silver medalist. I think you can tell from Tommy's emotions, demeanour, what this means to him. And I think you deserve a very, very good night tonight, Tommy. Thanks ever so much.
Good night, yeah, I might not sleep, but we'll
Cheers, Tommy. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.